Yo, Philly 254 living life. Back at it. With the Steam Deck officially let out of the cage and in the wild, everyone's looking for that Steam Deck dock. Unfortunately, the official one's not out yet, but we do have a few third-party alternatives. And right now today, we're going to be looking at the iVoler Steam Deck dock. Is it a smash or is it a pass? Let's find out. Hey, real quick, I do appreciate you guys and all the support you've shown both myself and the channel. And if you'd like to support just a little bit more, please feel free to click on the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Here you can just do a quick one-time donation. You know, one coffee is $2, three coffees is $6, five is $10. Whatever you want to do. If doing this is not your jam, hey, the fact that you're watching the video is support enough for me, homie. I do appreciate you. Now let's get back to the video. So what's in the box? So all you really get is the dock itself and instruction manual. All 2 pages of it. So what about the dock itself? What do we got what's going on with it? What's going on with it? So of course you have your actual USB Type-C charger that goes to the actual Steam Deck, powers it. Go ahead and make sure whatever you plug it into, or whatever plugs into the dock, which goes here, which is USB-C as well, is 45 watts. I believe that's what the Steam Deck takes. You got your HDMI port, and you got 3 USB 3.0 sockets. At least it says 3.0 on the instruction manual. To FYI, you can take, you can use a switch or a tablet or something with it as well. But of course, we know why we're buying this thing. We all know why we're buying this thing. So, with all that being said, I will mention this. When I did order it, I got an email maybe like a day later with all this information, and I'll pop it up on the screen. But the most important thing, it came from the seller, of course, but the most important thing I noticed was it mentioned that, as you probably have noticed, there is no Ethernet plug-in at all, right? They said they're coming out with a Pro version that does have an Ethernet plug-in and HDMI 2.0. So take that for what you want. Of course, you can't buy this because, it's not like it has false advertising. It doesn't say anything about Ethernet port on it at all whenever you buy it, so just kind of keep that in mind. You're not going to have Ethernet. This is all for our Wi-Fi gamers out there. Or if you don't have Ethernet cord long enough wherever you game at, whatever. So just FYI, keep that in mind. I will say this much. It seems to have been working so far pretty well for me. So I never really had too much of an issue with the Steam Deck in this Wi-Fi. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's go ahead and plug this bad boy up and take a look at it. Now that we got everything all set up, real quick, I will mention this before we even start. The deck, or should I say the dock, holds the deck pretty well. Even with a case on it. It holds it, everything feels nice and snug. Nothing feels loose or weird, so it feels good build quality. I'll give it that. So real quick, let's take a look. As you can see, I'm logged in, well, not logged in, but I'm definitely in and plugged up with the dock itself. Move it around. Take a look at some No Man's Sky. Of course, we got the Stadia controller. I rep Stadia. I still rep Stadia. But you can use anything you want. You can use Bluetooth, any kind of Bluetooth controller you need or whatever. Play a little No Man's Sky with it. Now I should probably, you know what? Let me see. We're not gonna do No Man's Sky. Let's go to multiverse. That's quick. All right, we are in. So we'll go to practice, whatever. We'll just go to the lab and lab it up a little bit. So one thing I will mention this. If you're getting, so far everything looks good. I have no weird issues where it's mentioning power, not enough power to the Steam Deck or whatnot. So if you're having any issues, or if you notice that, I'd verify the power source you're actually plugging into the dock itself. Keep that in mind. It's got to have the right power source. If it doesn't, you're gonna be in some trouble. So if you're getting that message saying, not enough power to the Steam Deck and it's going to be charging slowly or whatnot, verify the actual power source that you're plugging into the dock. Because if it's slow, if the dock is slow, or the power source is slow to the dock, it's going to be slow to the deck, bottom line. So keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind. As far as performance-wise, I have no issues. It says what it does, and it does what it says. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have an Ethernet port, but I knew that when I bought it. So should you? You know, look at the lineup, look at the listing. I think it's going right now for what, maybe $30, $34, something like that. It's like a little percentage. It's on sale. I mean, everything's on sale on Amazon, right? So if you want to purchase it, link is definitely in the description. Link is definitely going to be on the top comment. What would I give it for what it says it's supposed to do, and the fact that it actually does that? I gotta give that thing out of 5. I gotta get that thing a cool 5. I have no issues. It does exactly what it says it's supposed to do. Now, of course, when you initially plug it in, keep this in mind. When you initially plug it in to your dock it to your monitor, you got to make sure you go into desktop mode and you got to set the monitor up. I'll pop up a video showing where I did basically the same thing for the 5 or 7-in-1 hub. So I would definitely make sure you check that video out in case you have any troubles when you first plug it up. Go to desktop mode. You got to make sure your monitor is set up to work with the dock, to work in docked mode, I suppose. But other than that, yeah, I'd give it a 5. It's definitely a smash. So don't pass up on it. Links in the description. And as always, like and subscribe. Do your due diligence. Look at the playlist. Look at what all I got going on. It's definitely something for everyone. If you like more Steam Deck news, information, you like more cloud gaming news and information, you like some combination of two like I did recently, check it out. And as always, catch you on the flip side. We out.